Welcome back, guys. This time I would like to show you where to get VoiceAttack, what it may be cost, and how to register it. And after that I would like to show you how to configure your Windows speak recognition um, to work with VoiceAttack probably, and also with Star Citizen. And yeah, so this is what I want to show you today. So we open up our Internet Explorer, or maybe like I use here Chrome, and we will put inside our address field the internet address voiceattack.com. They will find this nice internet page, and yes, if you want to use the program, it is available for a demo version, which takes at least 21 days for use, and you can download it when you press here, and then you go to the site and you find the download now button. And here is also announced that it's a 21-day limited trial version. It's also limited to use just one profile, and the one profile can only contain 20 commandos. So it's not that much, but it's definitely enough to have a short look at the program, and then you can decide if it's nice and sweet and you want to use it for a longer time or even not. And if you think it's a good problem, like I think, then you have the option to purchase it on this key. You can purchase it with using a Master or either a Visa card, or if you don't have some kind of credit card, you can also use PayPal. If you have a Konto, it's quite easy. I have a PayPal Konto and I bought it with this, but it's also possible to buy it without a PayPal account needed. Just go through the process. I didn't do this, but if you have PayPal, it's very easy. There you can buy it, and after you perform the buy process, you get an email. During the process, you have to deliver some kind of email address which belongs to you, and after you have bought it, you get an email with a registration key, just to make sure the program actually is $8 in expense. Additional a few taxes, so for all the guys which not coming from America, this is about €6.50. Quite cheap, I guess, or I think. Yes, and after you have gone through the purchase process, you will get an email with a registration key. And for that, you open your VoiceAttack. I don't want to inform you how to install a computer program like VoiceAttack. I think everyone is able to do this. So you get the registration key via email, and then you go to the option menu, which is here. You press on it, and then you have on the lower left side the registration button. Just open it, put in your email address, which you used during the purchase process, and copy paste the registration key inside the other window. I don't open it now because then everyone can copy paste my registration key. And that's it. Just push the OK button, and then the program is through the registration, and you can use it for more than 21 days. You can use several profiles, which you can see here. Here you can create new profiles, import profiles like you want, and you can do additional profiles for different computer games where you want to use the program, or maybe you want to have more Star Citizens profiles. If you want to have one computer voice which is very rough and one which is very short, this all belongs to you. Well, the other thing is, which also is announced from VoiceAttack when you start the program, that you need to train your computer to understand your kind of language. And this is normally very simple, because you can do it within Windows if you press the start button and then you go to your system window, and when it comes up you will find the speak recognition, which is in German Spracherkennung. You will find it via the microphone on the left side. Just press on it and you get a new window, and then you can choose between different options. The first you want to click is to set up your microphone. If you click on it, you can choose if you have a headset or maybe a microphone which is bound to your table or a different microphone. I have a headset, and this one is the important thing. On the lower part here you can see that my voice is actually recognized by my Windows, and he asks me to dictate him this kind of text. When I do this, he recognizes, he gets to know my language and how fast I speak and with what kind of accent. And if you're going through this and have written, and have spoken the text into your microphone, then you can push on, move on, and he will says, okay, I have understood you. That's fine. Your microphone is now ready to use. This is fine so far and very important, but after that I really recommend everyone to do a training session with your computer. You can find the training sessions here. I did it at least 3 times. I recommend do it at least 4 times. And if you want to click on this, and you get a welcome window, and after that you get this training window. And in the middle part of the window you find some kind of written text which you want to read and speak into your microphone. And as you do it in advance, the computer recognizes your kind of voice and the pace of your spoken language, and then he moves on. As you can see here, I haven't spoken anything which was inside the video, but he recognizes my speed and my language. So, as you read this text, the status will move on. To perform a whole session, it takes about 15 minutes, and you will recognize that at the first time and maybe the second time, the status will move on very slowly, because the computer isn't trained so far and so good. But as far as you repeat it a third or a fourth time, everything you say into this window will be recognized much faster. And that is important if you want to use VoiceAttack with Star Citizen, because you want your voice commands to be executed every time and very fast, so that you don't need to repeat your commandos after again and again and again. Otherwise, using the keyboard would be as fast as using VoiceAttack, but that's not what we want. We want to focus on our enemies and don't want to use the keyboard. We want to use a joystick. That's why we train our computer to understand us. Like I said, use it at least 3 or 4 times, and then you will recognize that your computer listens to you very closely and very fine. Well, that's all so far. Now you know where to get the program, where to purchase it, how much it costs, and how to register it. And the most important thing, you know how to train your computer to understand you and to work properly with VoiceAttack. That's it for now. Come back for watching my next video, which will be go deeper into macro commandos, which means to perform a lot of commandos with just one spoken command, and to perform several options and give text to speak back. And yes, just watch it. I think you will like it. I already have an idea what I will put inside it, and